Hi, this is Chuck Martin at the AI Summit in New York, and I'm happy to say I've got with me here Marie Gianutsos, CMO of Drone Racing League. Welcome.
Thank you, I'm so excited to be here.
Okay, so the drone thing is the coolest thing at the show. Tell me about your drones in drone racing.
Well, Drone Racing League, we're flying into the future. So if you haven't heard of Drone Racing League before, think about Formula One, but with drones. So the world's best drone pilots race the fastest drones through these spectacular aerial courses, and it's watched by millions of fans globally.
So describe how this works.
So think about how Formula One works with a racing car. We have a racing drone. Our drones are standardized. The technology is all absolutely equivalent. In fact, the drone pilots never even touch the drone themselves. We are evaluating pilot skill.
So how does a pilot do a drone remotely?
So the pilot wears a set of goggles and can see with a camera inside the drone. It's known as first-person view flying. All 6 pilots race at a time. They sit in what's known as the flight deck. They have a controller in their hand. The drones are close by them, but they don't touch them, and they're on start podiums. And when we say go, the race begins. Each race is about a minute in length. Those drones go nearly 100 miles an hour.
So where do they go?
They go through this aerial course. So
is this indoor, outdoor?
Primarily indoor, although we have raced outdoors before. In fact, one of our championship races 2 years ago was the opening night of CES on the Las Vegas Strip.
So you've got AI in drones. Tell me about that.
Yes, so we usually have our pilots race the drones, but we also have the world's premier autonomous drone racing circuit. We call it AIR, and it stands for AI Robotic Racing. In AIR, it's not our world championship pilots racing the drones. It's brilliant teams of engineers from top universities and robotics companies, and they're competing. It's a competition. So they have to design code to race their AI drone against the DRL standard AI drone. And the winner of that competition races the human pilot. And the last time we did this, there was only a spread of 6 seconds. Can you guess who won?
I'm guessing the pilot did not.
The pilot did.
It did?
Yes, the human prevailed in Air 1.0, but we're getting ready to reinvent Air again as 2.0, and this time with all of the advances in autonomy, we believe the AI drone will beat the human.
So where do you get these pilots?
We recruit like any other global professional sports league from around the world. Our winning pilot last year came from South Korea, an 18-year-old young gentleman that was known as one of the best drone pilots in the world, and he sure proved himself on a global stage.
Do they have to come there physically, or can they do it remotely?
We bring our pilots physically to our races. They're all on one physical location. We also have virtual racing where they can race from their homes on a simulator. Both types of racing happen in a season. It's known as a hybrid sport. So to be the world championship drone pilot of the Drone Racing League, you have to either be the best drone pilot racing a real drone and a virtual drone.
And I noticed, because I looked at all your drones a little while ago, and your AI drone is bigger. Is that because it has to carry more technology?
That's exactly right. The AI drone is much, much heavier, and also doesn't reach the same speeds as our drones piloted by humans. But again, as we think about iterating and flying into the future with this series, we're going to see that drone become much more lightweight because of the advancements in processing power.
So where do people, do they sit somewhere to do this? What?
Yes, we have a name for it in our league. It's called the flight deck. It's outfitted with like really nice chairs, but some of our pilots prefer and they think it's faster to stand. They all hold controllers.
And what are these normal people?
They are. These are, brilliant technologists. Some of them come from the piloting or the aviation world. They had an interest in planes and they got into building drones. Others are gamers and they actually trained on drones via simulator and learned drones that way, and then evolved to flying drones in real life.
So do they win things?
They do. There are cash prizes in our league, and many of them, after they race, go on to have amazing careers in cinematography. Michael Bay hires our pilots to shoot Hollywood videos. Justin Bieber hires our pilots to shoot music videos.
So where is this?
The Drone Racing League is headquartered here in New York City, and all of our drones are actually built in the heart of New York City. But we take our fleet.
It doesn't seem like a drone area.
It doesn't. Our fleet is 600 strong, and we bring 600 racing drones to every event we have worldwide, and about half of them crash.
Really? So you have to rebuilding your drones?
We rebuild our drones. We've gotten quite good at rehabbing the fleet so that we can turn around and race our next event.
So a year from now, we're talking about AI in your drones. Where will we be in a year from now?
Oh my gosh. Well, some of the things we're thinking about right now and for the next race is advances in sensor technology. So thinking about the drone becoming a smart object. So a lot of our sensors right now are located in the gates, but if we relocate that into the drone and we rely more on computer navigation and computer vision, the advancements will be much better. And I'll give you an example of what this looks like in real life. With our first autonomous racing circuit, the drones could barely leave the platform. They might just kind of like fall over. Within a span of a few weeks, these drones were not only flying through the gates, but you know how the story ends. One of them actually came within 6 seconds of beating the fastest drone pilot on the earth. That's all in the matter of a span of weeks. So can you imagine how fast it's going to innovate?
Well, I look forward to seeing your AI on the drones a year from now. Thank you so much. This is Chuck Martin at the AI Summit in New York.